How you doing? This is the guy from Pittsburgh, and today's question is, has Slenderman been caught on camera for the first time? Well, in a story by Chris Richards in the UK Daily Mirror, he has. Medium Christine Hamlett in the woods in Cannock Chase, Staffordshire in the UK, and please don't tell me it's in Scotland, because I have no idea where this is. Slenderman emerged after a probe in the area of 4 sightings of Slenderman in that area. And there's a photo caught on camera for the very first time. Looks more like the Loch Ness Monster to me, but they're saying it's Slenderman. And Hamlet was investigating previous ghost sightings when he took the picture. She believes it's the only firm evidence to support claims the creature is haunting the area after taking the picture last year. She'd been going up in the woods for months, but never noticed this before. It looks like the top halves of Slenderman, his shoulders and head. I couldn't believe it. It could well be him. It could make sense after these other sightings. And the photo came to light after a probe was launched in the area with 4 sightings of Slenderman. Each of the close encounters took place in the Cannock area, and now investigator Lee Brickley is trying to fathom why the ghoul is descended on the Staffordshire mining town. Slenderman may have been a part of global folklore for centuries. They're known by different names. They're known in Scotland as Feardub, the Dark Man. The Dutch dubbed him Tonkenman, Branch Man. Germany's refers to De Grosse Man, Tall Man. Dressed in a black suit, the floating figure is tree tall and capable of stretching limbs and torso like warm toffee. This is the second major ghost investigation by Lee. Last year he revealed how a terrifying specter known as the Black-Eyed Child returned to Cannock Chase after a 30-year absence. The child with coal black pits for eye sockets roamed the beautiful area, hoping to lure unsuspecting walkers and remote tracks to tread the heather. But 3 of the 4 Slenderman sightings have been inside homes. To get so many sightings at the same time is unusual, says Lee. This has nothing to do with sleep paralysis. The people are wide awake, but there are reports of Slenderman pinning victims down as if sitting on their chest. That could be due to sleep paralysis. A resident of Pye Green on the fringes of Cannock Chase said she was visited by Slenderman December 14th. She was awoken before 2 a.m. by an odd scratching noise in my bedroom. What seemed to be like a sphere-shaped shadow by the edge of my wardrobe. So I tried to get out of bed and began to stretch toward the ceiling. It was at that point I found myself faced the most disgusting and horrific creature possible. It was 8 feet tall, had a white face with razor-sharp fangs. Another tenant from Slitting Mill, Rugley, reported as my eyes opened, I saw a man floating in me. I could see into his eyes. They were a fierce red color that shook me to my very core. The ordeal ended with a man who was dressed completely in black with a hat to match, floated higher and higher until he hit my ceiling and disappeared. The only outdoor encounter comes from Castle Ring, an Iron Age fort that has been a paranormal hub for decades. Druids gather there. In a post on Lee's website, an eyewitness said, while taking a midnight stroll around Castle Ring last Friday, I happened to notice a strange figure in the distance. It appeared to rise out of the trees, hover over the path 100 meters in front of me. It was very dark, but I could see it clearly because of lights coming from Rugley. It was a clear night. It looked like a stereotypical Victorian gentleman, long black overcoat with a Homburg hat. This was no flying human. It had blood-red eyes that shone in the night sky. It also had a mouth full of teeth that seemed to look like razors. Whatever it was, it stopped hovering and went back into the trees. Needless to say, I did not investigate further. So what's going on in England? Is Slenderman all over the place? A creature that doesn't exist, but seems to be seen all over Europe. All right, this is the guy from Pittsburgh, Free Art Bell, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.